Hey guys, we're gonna test a couple of things. So here's my pedal board, and it's like these effects, these kind of strymony things. I wish they were up here. This is where it gets tight, when you're in a small room and you've kind of got a certain workflow. Like I really wish that they were here, but you know, I don't like setting up a keyboard to program drums and to write songs and do string arrangements. I just like this right here, so I'm not moving this, and I can't go with a smaller. I can't play a 49. I don't know. This is the smallest that I can like work on as far as the way I like to play and work. So yeah, it's what is it? Oh no, it is a 49. Yeah, right. This is the smallest, right? Because normally it's a 61, but 49 I can eke out. But the one that's smaller, which is I don't know, 20. I don't know what it is, but it's just too small. Can't do any octave. I don't know, just not for me. So I wish that I could have these here, but I can't. Then I was like, well, I'll put them here, but then I'm like, you know what? No. So what we're gonna do. Well, we're gonna run a couple of quick tests, and we're gonna shoot over, and we're gonna go through the effects too. And I've got the Mark V in clean, and I've got the Matchless in clean, and they're through the effects loop, which is going through the Axe effects, and this board is in front. So yeah, we're gonna shoot over here. So now this is Matchless. No, I'm sorry. MK5 ML Matchless. So the first two tracks are the two mics on the Mark V, which is this, which is left because it's over here, but you'll hear it there, right? And then here is the Matchless. All right, let me just track a second of this and check where I'm at. It's gonna be fun. The thing is, let's go around the line for now. Thing is, we'll come down. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just see what these levels look like. You see I'm kind of looking, so it's two mics per. So if you look at these two, the top one is the 57, the bottom one is I think a PR20 or Heil, and then the Matchless is in the Matchless cab, which is the top one's a 57, the bottom one is a Neumann TLM 102. And let's just look at this real quick, and then we're just gonna have a little bit of fun, So I've got a lot of guitars to track. Been tracking bass and editing vocals. Yeah, and everybody goes down. So there it is. Boom. Works. Levels are good. Phase and polarity is good. And that's it. Command Shift U, Command Shift B. Get rid of a little bit of that schmutz. Because nobody needs that schmutz. I'm just going to have a little fun. And, yeah. There you go. I'll just record it, but it doesn't really matter. Recording. I'm going to put on the EQ and the woodshed. That Andy Wood Sir little compressor is really nice. a little fuzz. I love this fuzz, man. I've tried so many. This is, I don't even know what it's called. It's green, Big Muff Pie. It's some bunch of things in Russian. It was cheap. It was like 99 bucks. All right, here's a little EP booster. Let's put a little timeline on. We'll do a little D-bucket. Put that EP on. See, this is where I wish that this was up here, because this I don't really totally care for. The EP off. Put a little Flint on, a little Flint reverb. So, little Flint trem. The Flint in Nashville for session guitar players has to be like, you know, it's the top 10. It's on, like, to one degree or another, almost everybody's board. Yeah, that's just beautiful. And here's the trem on the Mobius. See, I love that trem too. That's more normal trem. Like the trem on the Flint is like, whoa, it's Quaker Oats, baby. So now these pedals are all in front. They're all mono, right? Little Flint. That's all in front. But now I'm running both these amps in stereo, and they also so in the effects loop is XFX3, which I'm telling you, I really went the extra mile to figure out how to make this work. Now it's totally easy and makes sense to me, but in the beginning it was very difficult. And the way I worked it, all the volumes, all the output volumes on the front of the XFX are everything's just on 10. 10 is kind of like neutral. I've experimented. So yeah, so now I'm inside, I can go, you know, multi. This is quad tap. It's a little crazy, huh? Pitch. Now we'll put the timeline in the front, little quarter note bucket brigade.
see, one of these is Deluxe Mind Guy. So this is like a Memory Man. Now, certain effects have more like they have more impact on the loop. I think it has to do with the way the loops are built, or how they the frequencies. I don't know why, but it's not just like, oh, this loop's louder than this loop. It's not like that. It's like they modulate. So sometimes if I want it really balanced, I can balance it by. That's sweet. So now if I kill that, right? And I go back to my timeline, which is now mono in front. Put more filter. So it's a little bit different, right? So bring the filter back up a little bit. So now I kill the timeline and I go back to this delay. Yeah, that's crazy. So let's just add a little bit more feedback. Jeez. If Leon Todd is watching this, I hope you're proud of me, because when I first started watching Leon Todd's video, I was very much pure caveman. And this kind of stuff like intimidated me. Axe Effects was like, forget it. Like, now it's easy. It's weird. Now it's like simple. Or not simple, but now it just makes sense. But man, when I first got into this, I'm like, yeah, this isn't me, man. Like, I'm JCM 800, Les Paul on the knees, super overdrive guy. If you're watching, Leon, I'm becoming more ninja mastery. Not really, but it's fun. Yeah, that sounds amazing. So anyway, that's it. Kind of thinking of deleting the whole beginning with the testing. I don't know, that just kind of sucked. Thought it was going to be cool, but I kind of blew it. Well, let's get rid of this pitch, which is I think these are all like Leon Todd's presets. They don't say it in the library. It's because I've probably futzed with them. But yeah, that's all this. These are all and these I think are free through his I don't know. He's got a folder somewhere. But here's like the chorus now on the Mobius. But remember, this is in front and mono. It's a lot grittier, I think, because the effects are hitting the front of the amp. Which sometimes can be nice. It can be nice, especially if there's a lot of vocals, because sometimes super pristine effects can be a little ear pulley, right? And now we go back to the Axe Effects, whatever, dual detune. And that's to me is more like almost like hysteria, which kind of negates my first argument. But yeah, it works for them for sure. Yeah, so everything's off on the board except for the EQ and the little woodshed compressor. We'll try one more thing. Let's see what we got. Here's a little London Plate, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Leon Todd's idea. Use London Plate. Let's get rid of that delay. Get rid of this guy. You want it a little dreamier. It's crazy how tight it is. I got another one. Yeah, this is the one that's like for the church stuff. Let's try that. Get rid of this. It's almost doing like the shimmer thing, right? The pot on this guitar is dirty. All right, so even though I talked about at the beginning on the iPhone that I was going to test these, and then you get off the preset, go back to the preset without saving it, and you're back to 0. But I know I was going to put on the thing that the test of the taking out all the pedals and how different it was. It was so negligible. If anything, it was a little brighter with the pedals. I don't know if they're somehow affecting, maybe they have buffers or what do I know. I'm just some guy. If I can keep a Les Paul in tune, I've done my job. Leave the rocket science for rocket scientists, right? But there it is. I just wanted to do, I don't know, I've been thinking about some of this stuff, and this is what happens when you have a studio and you're by yourself every single day. You start thinking of these things. Peace.